Hey guys, it has been a while since my last proper PoE video. So in this video I want to just talk about what build I'm doing, not really talk about the league impression. And this is like not the finished build. I'm currently almost 21 hours into the game and I'm still only level 73, so I'm playing like pretty slowly. I am Raider and I chose to play with the Volcanic Fissure. Mostly because when I saw Val Volcanic Fissure, I was just so impressed and I just wanted to play with the Val Volcanic Fissure. And I chose Raider because I felt like I want speed and I wasn't sure if I'm gonna be going to the Frozen Legion. And Raider with the speed, which also gives cast speed, which you may need for the Frozen Legion. And it also has like multiple exposures. I thought that Raider could be a good pick, and I think I made the right choice because the league mechanics are really punishing for melee. But if you got enough speed, it doesn't feel that bad. Enough speed and enough damage, I guess. So going Raider was the right choice for this, but I decided to kind of make it even weirder by going semi-cold conversion with this, because Volcanic Fissure is only 60% conversion from physical into fire. So the rest of it, I'm getting cold damage. I also, because of my weapon, I have quite a lot of lighting damage. So I'm also using Trinity for now. Not sure if I'm gonna be doing that later on, but right now the build feels kind of okay-ish. I'm going crit, but when I don't crit, it doesn't feel that great. But once it does crit, it just obliterates bosses and obliterates all the enemies. Now, I already did like a shorts video about the Volcanic Fissure. And Volcanic Fissure is kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure if projectile speed has any effect on it. And also increased AoE, I'm not too sure if the projectile spread is changing in any way, or is it always like consistent. It's hard to tell. I may have to record and actually like measure properly, but it's hard to measure the distance of the projectile spread when we are like just shooting in random directions all the time. By the way, if you know, are the projectiles affected like by the increase? I know that the projectile hitbox when it lands is increased by the AoE, but is the projectile spread affected by AoE? I tried with the slower projectiles and with the faster projectile support gem and I could not tell the difference. However, extra projectiles seem to contribute to a lot of damage. When we all or shotgun, you definitely notice that damage, especially if we crit. So another thing, I actually did not plan this build at all. I didn't put a single point into PUB making this build. So I'm going with like a kind of hands-on experience. I just figured out what I need and also haven't figured out how I want to build this. And I kind of like this kind of approach, although it takes a lot more time to reach maps and because you're going to be spending a lot of time figuring out what to do. But essentially, I haven't figured out if I want to travel more towards the shadow area on the passive tree or more towards the left side, towards the marauder somewhere. I don't really want to pick up the work rise because I'm getting quite a lot of attack speed, or at least I hope I'm going to be getting more attack speed. And the more attack speed you get, the less work rise exerted attacks matter because it's just gonna consume all exerts like very quickly and then you're gonna have a long cooldown. So I'm not sure if I want that, and right now I don't really need that. Right now I finally got a 6 link. I sold Empower for like 1 divine. I don't have the currency anymore, but I got a 6 link, but I'm still using a 5 link essentially because I am using item variety. Also, my recordings are gonna be a bit scuffed now because I cannot use the AMD's recording software anymore, which means I have to record at the same time as I stream, which means all the overlays are going to be on top of my recordings. So I cannot have like a clean recording and I cannot have like very high quality recordings. And even then, like since I'm using the ultra widescreen monitor, my actual game is in proper windowed mode. It's not like a borderless windowed mode, so it's not like proper 1080p resolution because the vertical resolution is not 1080p. It's just annoying now and I'm not sure how to deal with that right now. And other things are breaking. The OBS was breaking. I couldn't record at all. I just hope that my PC is not going to explode by the end of this year, because usually the closer I am to the end of the year, the more problems I have, either in real life or with my PC or just everything combined. So it seems like this year is especially, everything is just going to shit starting like November, just the health and then the issues with the OBS and then all the other things are breaking, like the keyboard, the mouse, the headphones. I don't understand. Like this is just weird. But yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer to like optimize this build. Probably at least like 3 more days. As for the league, it's hard to judge the league yet. Like I said, I just started mapping, but just give it more time. Don't judge it too quickly. Don't judge it too early. Give it a couple more days. And the league definitely does not feel rewarding when you start it like from low tier maps, not even tier maps, from low level zones. It just doesn't feel rewarding. It's like just a waste of time, it seems. But once you get to the higher levels and once you start getting like boons and then relics, it definitely changes and it definitely becomes more interesting. Now, I don't know about the potential rewards. Is it really worth doing? I don't really think like that. I just, if it's a new thing, I want to experience the new thing, even if it's not very profitable. So for now, I'm not too worried if it's profitable or not. I'm just experiencing the game. I am a big fan of roguelike games. I played quite a few games, roguelike games, but I'm not sure if Path of Exile is gonna be able to capture the same roguelike feeling because you don't really get like new weapons and like new builds while doing a roguelite experience. All you get is like empowerment to your current build, which you already like pre-plan and make outside the Sanctum, outside the roguelite. So I'm not sure if it's gonna capture the same experience because the only other thing that you kind of get out of the Sanctum is the currency loot, potentially, and sometimes the special relics that can affect you outside Sanctuary. Sanctum? Sanctuary? I keep mixing Sanctuary and Sanctum. And then some uniques that can only drop from Sanctum, I guess. Anyway, I don't really have a lot of recordings because, like I said, I have to record while streaming, and really I don't really have much to show. But I'm gonna be sticking to Volcanic Fissure because I do feel like it has a lot of potential. But like I said, it's hard for me to tell if the projectiles overlap scale better with the increased increased AoE or reduced AoE. Like, is it better to use Conk Effect? Is it better to use increased projectile speed, or is it better to use slower projectiles? So if you already have more experience with that, or if you like have some extra information, let us know in the comments below because I know that a lot of people are interested in the volcanic fissure and have questions, but I don't have all the answers yet, and it's gonna take more time for me to experience and experiment with the build. And once I do that, I'll update and make a new video. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.